What's up, everybody? It is cold this morning in Florida. I mean, I love it, this chillier weather. I know up north it's snow already, which is causing a lot of people to want to move to Florida. And they want something like this, brand new construction home in Summerdale Park. Today we're going to be going through 8 different customers that are building homes here in Summerdale Park, Lake Nona area, and show them some of their build progress, because some of them are out of state. They're up north in the cold, or they're in California. And I want them to see how far along their houses are, and maybe when they might be able to close on those houses, because mortgage interest rates are rising, and we want to kind of predict when will I be able to lock in my mortgage and actually move into my new home that I've been waiting so long for. But I think you'll be impressed with some of the progress, especially if you're one of those customers watching this and seeing where your home's at. So ready? Let's go. Starting with lot 159, corner lot near the community pool. This is a Norfolk. Looks like the framing just went up. Going in, here is the ACs that's going to be put in. And the community pool is right over there. So we're in that eastern section. Next up for this build would be electrical and plumbing. And the Orange County framing inspector is going to look at this trusses, and they're going to look at these, the metal straps of how they're connected, and they're going to make sure they pass framing inspection before they can go any further. These are also the important metal straps that help with your home insurance for the wind mitigation study. So you pay less money on your home insurance. There you go. And that's on the corner of Noreen and Rawson Street. All right, next we have lot 151. This is Dreamfinders, Anna Maria with bonus. This is quite a bit further along. They got windows, front door is in. You see electrical, plumbing, there's drywall delivered. ACs are going in. No insulation yet, but they're getting closer to that pre-drywall inspection. Here's the bonus, right? So this is what they call the super bonus, because you have the main bonus room area upstairs. You have this whole nother room and bathroom back here. And then you have an additional bedroom on the other side. So a lot of space, a lot of square footage in this super bonus Anna Maria. And there's where the kitchen's gonna go. They got those can lighting. This is where you can see all the can lights going up. This will be having the pre-drywall walkthrough very shortly. I will say it is nice to see the progress after it was just seeming like a very long time of waiting for houses to come up out of the ground, and it was just sand out here and not much going on. It's really coming together. It has taken a long time, which we kind of predicted, and the market has changed significantly with mortgage rates rising, and everyone's a bit stressed about that. But we're trying to keep an eye on these for our customers and for anyone that we meet, to let them know kind of what is the pace and the state of the market here, because the builders are trying hard to get things done. Relocations are coming in and they want more options. So we're going to keep an eye on it for you for both resale and new construction, and help you decide what's a better choice. Wow, look at that big one. That's one of those Austins. Okay, this one was pretty special. This was supposed to be the model home. And you see it's on the corner right when you come in. This is lot 48. So they're doing a grade right now for the paver driveway. Aha, drywall. This is when it starts to really look like a home. And you can walk into the rooms and see the size of the rooms. Texture on the walls. This is where it opens up. This is Arlington with bonus. The Arlington is a 60-foot wide plan. We have a video of the Arlington that we filmed back in Winter Garden, and you might see some subtle changes between that Arlington and this Arlington, just because the builder does slightly different things. This, for example, is a built-in fireplace where you can put shelves and hang a TV. It looks kind of nice. Then you have the slider. The glass slider is all in. This pockets into the wall. And this is what you paid for on the 60-foot lots. That water view, space for a pool, and even with the extra water from the hurricane, this water is up quite a bit, but still well below the foundation level of the home. And this is about as high as it's going to be for a very long time. Let's check out the master. I love that view. You see right through to the water. There was the office up front. It's kind of a long and skinny room, but great for an office. And then going upstairs, wow, what a big open space. This is like a huge bonus room, but look, it's just big water views. So with this being in drywall, you're probably less than 60 days away from closing. Oh, here's where the community pool's gonna go. Aha, look at that. Got the water view in the distance. Looks like they have a little floating dock over there that they're gonna put in. So that's pretty neat to see. This is called a Charlotte, but this one is still in block. They've got the lumber delivered and they got to do interior framing first and put the second floor joists up. But this is ready to go for framing. Slabs poured. One of the things I liked about the Charlotte was it had a 2-story great room kind of over the kitchen. So in the back of the home in this direction, this is going to be 2 stories open to above. So it'll look nice for when you're at the kitchen island. And this is really a cool back lanai area. Big lanai, tons of space here. This walks you all the way down. And again, you're still perched up over the water. And so there's what a Charlotte without extended lanai would look like. But this one has the more extended lanai that covers a little more covered space. Get my walk on, warming up. This feels good. Crisp Florida. If you're sick of the cold and snow, come on down. Here, this is lot 36. This is gonna be a Charlotte, which as you can see is also waiting on the trusses. Whatever that crane they rent that day, they're gonna do like these 4 houses that are all just sitting here with trusses waiting to go. And remember those inspectors I talked about? Well, the block guy inspector for Orange County or City of Orlando has to come out and look at all of these metal straps. And they go down and they look inside the holes of the cinder block and make sure that it was poured correctly. This yard is huge. It just keeps going back. Like one of the longest yards, which is why these were picked very early on in the sales process. And it is kind of frustrating that even though they were signed very early on, they're not the furthest along in construction, but that's just kind of how the builder decides to build them. Let's see, that was number 6. We got 2 more. This is going to be what's called a rally. The rally has the master upstairs, and just like the Austin, it's got a lot of space. And this is kind of cool. You can come in to this multi-gen suite or the front door. You got all these plumbing stacks. That's because there is kitchen stuff, there is bathroom stuff, additional kitchen stuff. And I do like how the 2-car has a little more space on the sides. What's funny is when you don't have framing, it doesn't look that big. But then once they frame it in, you start to realize just how many spaces and rooms and square footage you have. Because this is quite a wide slab compared to some of the skinnier homes that we see being built. Here we have this large extended lanai and then a little privacy wall for the summer kitchen. And again, humongous yard going out to those water views. Yes, Summerdale Park, we're finally getting there with the construction. There's still a few lots left. They're not as good as the ones you saw in this video, but they're peppered throughout the neighborhood. So those of you still relocating to the area can choose some of those. And you might get one of my favorite deals, which is called an inventory home, where the builder has already started to build. You saw some of those today. You didn't get to choose everything, but you can get a better price and maybe an incentive on that build. So reach out to us if you're thinking of joining this Summerdale Park community. They have a very close-knit Facebook group, and you can also compare to what you might get in Laureate Park South across the water. Don't forget to check on the progress of that Osceola Parkway Extension Road. I heard it was in design and then another couple of years of construction, but we'll just have to wait and see when that actually comes to fruition. Hope you enjoyed this. Thanks again for watching. I'm gonna get back into the warm sun of Florida, and we'll see you on the next video.